back to Critterland. Well, today I've got something very different. I've got a bunch of Calico Critters, Sylvanian Family's kitchen items here. Sinks, ovens, fridges, whatnot. And I have this Honeybee Acres kitchen set, which I found at Walmart for $9.97. A very beautiful box. Very unique and different. It looks like it is definitely a Calico Critter competitor item at a lower price point, kind of like the Lil Woodsies. But these figures are a different size, about the same height, but they're kind of like bobbleheady. And this kitchen looks really interesting, and I like the aesthetic. I like the kind of farmhouse chic look. And so I picked it up just out of curiosity, and I thought I would open it up and compare it to the Calico Critter Sylvanian Family's kitchens that we know and love and see if it is comparable at all. And this is the Honeybee Acres Baby Lucky Baby and Wagon set, and they're kind of like those Calico Critter little baby houses that you see, I guess would be the comparison, and there are several options. This one came with a wagon, which I thought would be cool if we did keep it in Critterland. And this one's a unicorn, so that's really different. It's the only figure of the Honeybee Acres ones that is like a fantasy figure. Obviously, there are no unicorns in the Calico Critters. All right, well, let's open them both up and take a look. This is how the kitchen looks out of the box. Really beautiful, well done packaging. Okay, and here is what they look like out of the box. And my first impression opening this was, this is not Calico Critters, because I'm so used to opening Calico Critter Sylvanian Families that, like, I definitely noticed a difference. Like, the look and the feel, I mean, the feel, really, of the plastic is noticeably different. I do like the look of it. I like the granite top and the cabinets open. I love that farmhouse sink. It's just really pretty and sunken in. And it does seem like the counter and the sink have a higher quality plastic, but the rest of it is just low-grade, typical toy plastic. There's nothing very high quality about it. It's not like Sylvanian Families. And these cabinets really are difficult to open. It's really, like, annoying because a kid would really struggle with that. I mean, those little handles are useless and they get stuck in there. And I know, like, Sylvanian Families has little drawers and nooks and crannies as well, but at least they're not, like, impossible to open. So I thought that was a bit of a flaw with this particular sink. Also, I noticed with the handles, it's a little bit on the cheap side. It's meant to be pliable, but there is high quality pliable plastic. This is definitely on the lower end. And I'm being, like, really picky, but I do think this would be a really great kitchen for, you know, kids or adults that like the aesthetic because, you know, it's nice. It's just not Calico Critters. All right, so let's compare that to some Calico Critter other sinks. I think this one is probably the most comparable size-wise, but it has a much different look. So you can see it's taller by a couple millimeters, but it is the right size for the critters, so they definitely, you know, fit. I think it's actually a little bit of a better height as far as, like, a realistic scale. But this is what the size we're used to with Calico Critters, so in that sense, it's really not, like, compatible. Like, if you were to line up a bunch of cabinets, it would just be a lot shorter. All right, let's take a quick look at the oven, and I actually think this is really cool looking. You know, I'm just so biased toward Calico Critters. You know, the plastic is definitely different, but it has a pull-out rack. I love the acrylic see-through door there. And all the different colors, that there are 4 burners. It's realistic looking. It's cool. I love the painted silver on the handle and the legs there. It's just a neat looking oven. It is smaller than other Calico Critter kitchen items, but it is the right scale for them. So you can definitely use these in your Calico Critter homes, but it just wouldn't fit really well next to other Calico Critter furniture. And let's take a look at the fridge. And this is really cool looking too. It opens French door style. It's got 3 shelves. The shelves are not removable. You cannot put anything in the doors. It doesn't contain racks in the doors. And the freezer is a door. It is not a drawer. It's got one single compartment in there. So you can take a look in there. It's nice and spacious, so you can fit a lot in there. But you can tell it is quite small compared to Calico Critter fridges. It's a lot shorter, like a ½ an inch shorter. But it does have a nice look, and that door just will not stay open. It's like these like stay closed on the Sylvanians, but this one, like, you just shake it and it opens. There's nothing keeping it closed. These are nice and firmly shut. So let's take a look inside of the Sylvanian families ones. Oh, geez, there's a lot stuffed in there. But you can see there's like tons of like detail, and you can put stuff in the doors. The rack is removable. You've got like all these drawers, and there's some eggs we'll compare to the other eggs. And it's got these nice ice cubes and this removable ice tray, which is really cool. And then another drawer in the freezer with an ice scoop. And they're really easy to open. It's a very high quality plastic, you can really feel the difference. It's like a heavier, much more durable. This one here has a much lighter, kind of cheaper feel. So let's look at these accessories. This ice cube tray I think is super cute. It's really small. There aren't too many Sylvanian ice cube trays that I've found. So these cups, I think, are about the only thing that are critter sized. This is weird. It's like one single piece, like with a stone texture, but it's plastic. And the lid doesn't open, so it's weird. It would be pretty on a shelf, like as a decorative item, but not really to be played with. These eggs are so little. They're cute. I like the little tray, and the paint job is pretty bad, though. And these muffins, oh my gosh, this is probably my favorite part of the accessories. They're tiny, and they come out of the muffin tin. Very cute. And this milk is teeny tiny. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I think that's meant to be like a single serving, like for a lunchbox, but how cute. And these carrots are just weird. They're like oversized and flattened. So yeah, and this rug is made out of felt. It's got a pretty design. I really do like the look and style of this whole set. I just think it's so modern and like country chic. Very cool. And this is a mixing bowl, I believe, and a serving platter because it came stacked that way in the packaging. And this is meant to be like a mixing spoon. But scale-wise, I like this plate is really the same size as like regular Calico Critter plates. So there's definitely a smaller scale with most of these items. And I like this spoon. It's pliable. It's just a really neat look. We probably will keep that in our critter stuff as part of our kitchen accessories. So that's fun. And these plates are super thin. And they've got some imperfections, as do some Calico Critter plates. So, that happens. But you can see that kind of rough detail on this side. But that can be easily sanded off. And they look durable. They're very thin. I almost feel like I could break them. And they're nice and hard. And those, I think, would work as critter saucers, but probably not as eating plates. Like, for example, like these humongous carrots, like, are just ridiculous, scale-wise. I wish they just didn't include that. It's like 5 times as big as the milk. And this little ice cube tray is so tiny. Oh my gosh. And these are some curtains that came with the set. So that's a really cool idea. I love the style. They're very pretty and bright. I am using this clothes rack because it didn't come with the poles, which it looks like the curtain rods come, if you look in that picture, they come in the dollhouses for the honeybee acres. But I think we could still find a way to use them. Those are the rubber bands to tie them. So we'll try to figure out a way to incorporate those. Okay, so here is the Lucky the Unicorn baby. Yeah, so as an adult, this doesn't really excite me. very much because I'm just so into critters. It has a very thin layer of flocking. It's got very skinny little legs, but the head is roughly the same size. Like, if you compare it to a normal critter, like, it's noticeably, like, less soft. Like, this calico critter is so much softer, and just everything about it is, like, so high quality compared to this unicorn, which kind of looks slapped together. You know, it's just, yeah, like there's a big gash on the side of its head, and the paint looks a bit uneven, and I also think just the shape of it is weird. I do like that there's a tail. None of the calico critters that I know of have tails. The babies have tails, so that's neat. And it does have, you know, a good level of detail. There's a hole on the back of it, which is necessary for flocking, whereas the calico critter babies have it on the feet, so it's less noticeable. All right, here's a look at the wagon. This is actually pretty cool. I like that the wheels are kind of a rubbery, but the plastic is like regular plastic, and I really am spoiled with calico critter durable plastic like this. And when it's not, I have a hard time, like, you know, thinking it would go well with the other pieces. But it is a nice wagon. I like it. The kids will love playing with it, and I don't think it'll look bad in Critterland. But it's not Calico Critters. But it is super cute. I do like it. I don't feel the urge to collect the other little baby sets. I think we're fine with just this one, but now the little critters have a little wagon to ride in. It does look a little big, but that's okay. So there you have it, the Honeybee Acres Sweet Home Kitchen and the little unicorn baby. I would love to hear your thoughts. I am going to get that little camper van that they make because it's cute and they say it's compatible. But I don't think we're going to be adding any more Honeybee Acres. I just wanted to check it out and see what it was like. And overall, I'm very pleased with the toys. I think they're a good, high quality. But for me, this is not something I think we're going to be incorporating into our Critterland. I probably won't be buying any more of these. This unicorn is not going to be living among our critters. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.